This is my history. I was never born in slavery. When I speak, I mean, I am therefore we are a people whose legacy transcends 400 years of European captivity. This is my history, rooted in African spirituality, preaching and teaching to love the original self, respect nature, ancestor veneration, seek the righteous path to knowledge, wisdom and understanding of life and death, because we live forever. As long as our children speak about our African legacy, this is my history. From Amenhotep to Malcolm X, from Hatshepsut to Assata Shakur, from the Orisha to Kwanzaa, from Cairo to the Cape, from Cuba to Trinidad and Tobago, from Asia to Australia, from the beginning of time to infinity. This is my history. Nubian, Kemitian, Ashanti, Wolof, Hausa, Yoruba, Zulu, African people, black people, my people, our people. Now when I speak of black, I mean color, culture, and spiritual consciousness. To know that self-knowledge is key to our liberty in this war against Euro-American South African brutality. This is my history. This is my history. Them say what is to be must be. Life is but a continuous cycle. But now I speak, we write in foreign tongues because they came. They saw, they conquer. Genocide I roots mine. Like the devil they stole we land. Kidnap with soul for pieces of gold. Rape me mother, behead my father, castrate me brother, lust for me sister. This is my history. Victims of European pirates of the seven seas, who came in boats from ships, sailed by heroes of Caucasian descendants, Sir Francis Drake, Henry Morgan, Cristobal Colon, Henry the Navigator, John Hawkins, who stripped us and packed us like rats in hulls of slave ship, a free trip down Atlantic lane, to experience only sorrow and pain. This is my history. This is my history. Once living in high society, wild beast of Yulan with baton in hand, remind me of 20th century Babylon. From the cave they sprang with the assistance of an African, only to wreak havoc in foreign land. Talking about Ice Age people, European people, British, French, Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese, white people. Now when I speak of white, I mean those racist crackers who plot to annihilate my story. This is my history. This is my history. Telling her story, because in essence I am she and she is me. As godlike beings, let us restore our strength and power. Know right from wrong. Teach the youth the truth about him African roots. This is my history. So don't be pessimistic, because all is not lost. Since I stand before you, moving and grooving to revolutionary sounds invoked by my lost but found spiritual self. So picture a scene of the moon and the sun, because that is truly she and me. This is my history.
Hotep, my brothers and sisters. This is Prince Khalifa. I give honor to my Creator and to my ancestors by virtue of this message. Guide and direct my voice so that those who hear will listen. We are chained psychologically and economically, bounded by shame and guilt. We have fed all others on the breast of our mother's milk, while ours have grown of malnutrition and loss. We must eat our culture, our history, and our traditions, for they lead us, guide us, and bind us to freedom. Africans, mighty ones, we were created by God to be supermen and women. We were made into mortals by our captors. We're becoming again what God intended us to be. Africans, geniuses, gods of the earth, in sync with the universe. Since the beginning of time, Africans have been doing the impossible.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. This is Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take it. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. I say? Breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that healthy air.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water.
Drink it, drink it, drink it.
Drink, drink, drink.
Drink your water. Oh, family, what a beautiful day. Oh, fam, what a beautiful day. Oh, fam, what a beautiful day. Great Nia to all of you. How y'all doing, man? Oh, it is so good to be here, standing in the congregation of the mighty. Oh, God. Anime. Every day? All right. I can't get I can't get the spiritual animals and stuff on right now because I haven't reminded you to be on the lookout for that Baynou Health sea moss. Family, Baynou Health sea moss. It's organic sea moss and it's provided for us and they're a sponsor of the show actually. You know what I'm saying? Anime is just getting a cut up under the table to make sure that I do it because this is her cousin. You see him right there, the phoenix right there, the Baynou, the Bennu bird. His name is Baynou the Bennu, right? Her name is Anime the Bennu, right? But anyway, his name is Baynou. and he sells sea moss, and he's a sponsor of the show. So before I get my sound effects off, because he's paying off my staff to make sure that I do what I was supposed to be doing, it is what it is, you know. I'm not mad. But anyway, family, it is so good to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim. And of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simba production all day, every day. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Okay. Family, we are up and we are live. And of course, y'all know I'm about to start clicking the other channels also. Make sure you join us on GNJ.media. Come on over to GNJ.media. Come on over to GNJ.media. The rant of the day is asking the question, are you youthful on this great day of Nia? And we want to give all the Nia babies a round of applause, because it is your day. It's your day. Yes, it is. So we want to make sure that we acknowledge all of y'all. But family, I'm going to start turning off the other channels so that we can get to our rant. And we going to knock it down. Knock it out. Because I got some stuff to talk about today. And I got to get some of these. I got to get some of this lettuce off of here. All right, let's get it. So make sure y'all come over and join us at GNJ.media. GNJ.media, 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 GNJ.media. Now something happened on my personal Facebook page. I don't know, because I used to be able to stream there. Now, all of a sudden, I am no longer allowed to stream on my own page. But it's not my page. Facebook owns it. But guess what? Guess who owns GNJ.media? Oh, it feels so good just to have a reminder of that every day. But yo, the rant. We're going to get to the rant. Let's get everything set. Let's get everything set for the rant. We're going to get everything set for the rant. All right, let's see. All right. Get set. All right. We are about to start this rant. We are about to go in on this rant. Can I have the war horn, Miss Anime, please, since you controlling everything back there? The war horn has been sounded, and the rant is officially on. So the question for the day is, are you youthful? And I know a lot of people don't like those type of questions, because it's like, you know, if you're human, you're youthful and blah 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 blah. And that where those talking points come from, right? Usually a lot of those talking points come from the dominant group, right? Because what the dominant group it does is that after they become dominant, what they want to do is they want to soften the rules so that they can continue staying dominant but keep everybody else soft. Hey man, I mean, listen, you can't knock the hustle. You can't knock the hustle, right? I'm gonna throw you off by making you have to focus on, you know what I'm saying? You have to become softer. You have to embrace you embrace your soft side. You know what I'm saying? While we continue training our warriors over here in secret, we want you to get the perception that we all are the same, and we it's certain things that, yeah, we were wrong about certain things, but that don't mean that we all have to react in the same way that we've been reacting in. No, we need to grow beyond that, and we need to move And, because nobody ever found it strange that the same culture that went around raping and pillaging everywhere they go is the same ones that talk about ladies and gentlemen. Just think about the whole concept of gentlemen from a culture such as this, right? Gentlemen. It is such an oxymoron. It's a goddamn blasphemic term from a culture that it's a vampire. It's vampiric. They exist off of other cultures. They attack them and they suck them dry. But getting back to the point of asking the question, are you youthful? Because it's uncomfortable to ask this question because we all are supposed to, You're not supposed to ask things like that, right? But as a culture, we have to start understanding that in order for us to move forward, right, we have to become useful to the culture. We have to become useful to the group, right? There's no room for you to sit and not do shit. You have to become productive. Everybody could do something, right? But this is the problem, right? We have fallen into a mind state. We have fallen into a quote-unquote first world mind state where everybody has value. Just because. And let me please tell you, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. See, because if I don't have anything to strive for, right? If I don't have to grow, then why do I grow? The only thing we have to do in our culture is to make sure that people are growing for and into the culture. We have to give them goals. Right? So we all have to become useful. Right? As a man, I have to be useful to the collective. And you be like, well, what about when you can't fight no more? Then I become useful for my mind and my insight. Right? Because I have served the collective long enough where enough people in the collective can recognize the work that I have done, and I will always be taken care of. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. Right? But of course, if we are using our enemy system, right, then I will discard my old. See, because I want you to understand, in an oppressed state, it is not good to have old people or have anybody with enough time to get some sense about themselves. See, and see, please understand that, right? I have to keep you busy. I have to send you back to work. Right? See, because even in this culture, you have to stay useful. Listen to how the politicians address the people when it came to this COVID thing. Well, if you don't work, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like your work or what you do is what brings your value to the society. So I'm asking y'all a question. As a culture in a position of where we are right now, do we have room for dead weight? Do we have room for individuals just to sit around and not do nothing? Or do we need people that are useful to the culture? And we have to be bold enough to say that. And we have to start asking the question, what use are you? What do you bring to the table? And when motherfuckers give you answers like they are at the table or some bullshit like that, and this is the same not only for tribal relationships, this is the same for family relationships, this is the same for personal relationships. What do you bring to the table? Well, I am the table. No, motherfucker, you not. Please, be a little bit more specific. What do you mean? Are you the right leg or are you the left leg? You know what I'm saying? Are you the piece that's in between the legs that we could stack everything on? What are you saying? Right? Please, because we need to start identifying. See, and this is what's dope, right? When you start being useful to the collective, they won't even have to even ask you the question. Matter of fact, when you're asked the question, other people will speak up for you. Oh, whoa, hold on. This person does the rituals. all of the time. This person is, when I needed help with this person was able, boom, boom, boom. We have to start being helpful to each other, because what happens is, how can I put it? Part of the economic system is the idea of reciprocity. In that is the idea of reciprocity, right? What comes around goes around, right? And it's like, if I am useful, right? This means that it sparks other people. How can I put it? Because when I am useful to you, you become useful to me, or you might be able to spread that usefulness to somebody else. So it's like we serve and we form a circle within the community of all this energy and all these resources being spread around, because we're all useful. But what happens is we end up having people who wants to sit on the outside and wait for us to accumulate some shit and then want to leech. Right? See, in Gye-Nyame, one of the things that I love trying to help people, but one of the things that I don't help people with is recurring bills. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like they sit on the outside and they wait, and then they want, when they need assistance for something like that, they come on a regular basis, or they come every 3 months, or they come every 4 months. And even in my personal life, I don't like helping people with that type of shit. Why? Because that is recurring shit. That's something that you need to go and take care of, because that's with you for the rest of your life. And what happens is we have people who wants to sit around and sit on the outside, sit on the fringes, and they might do something every now and then, but they're not superly involved, and they want to draw off resources that could be used to serve the wider community, but they would rather hog them all for themselves. And they get in and they take up time, they take up space, they take up resources. And we got to stop that, because we have to build towards the future. We have to protect the space and time that our ancestors left us for our children. We have to expand that. And we can't allow people to leech off of that for their personal gain. We can't allow people to leech off of that. You know what I'm saying? And take away our children's inheritance, right? And waste it. Because that's what's going on right now. We got a bunch of leeches sitting around they want something without putting anything in. They want it just because they was born. They believe that they deserve it. And they believe that they deserve it from the wrong group. We didn't take shit from nobody. As a matter of fact, all the shit's been taken from us, and we're trying to build shit up. We're trying to build up what we can so that we can start snatching our shit back from all those that's been taking shit from us, right? But we can't do that if we got motherfuckers sitting on the outside constantly leeching. We got lazy people within the circle that don't want to move or is too scared to do anything. How are we supposed to build? How are we supposed to build a tribe? How the hell we ever going to become nation builders? We're never going to be able to be nation builders because we got too many motherfuckers trying to feed off the nation before we got it. My 10 minutes is up. Sound the war horn. Family, I'm ringing that bell. Now get the hell up out of my class. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just like, but and I know I need to stop, but it's like, because some of us have to start helping people find what it is that they decide to come here for. Help them find their purpose, because when you find your purpose, you become useful. Let me say it again. When you find your purpose, you become useful. No one was born here to do nothing. So we have to make it a priority to help people find their purpose. Help them find their Nia. Right? We have to make sure that our young people find their Nia. See, because in the young state, okay, boom, then we could guide your youthfulness. Like I could, with Cleve, I could guide. All right, Cleve, all right, cool. We need help over at the school this weekend. I need you to go over here. I need you to go there. We could guide young people's youthfulness. But what starts to happen is, as individuals get grown, right? And they reach that state, because this is a double-edged sword where people been telling them, you're going to be grown when you're 18. So it's almost like they're waiting for this magic moment to pop off. And when they become 18, shit don't change. It don't change. Right? It's like, boom, I go to sleep, 17, I wake up, I'm 18, and it's still the same. There's no, what? There's no miraculous music or no voice of God that's going to help this individual find their purpose. This is what the tribe is for. We got to help people identify their purpose so that they can become useful to the community. They could become an addition to the community rather than a subtraction from the community. You understand what I'm saying? And we have to help guide that, you know. And but people have to be willing. People have to be willing to receive instruction for that. But you know, with this whole I'm grown movement, you know what I'm saying? And I was guilty of that shit too. I'm grown. You can't tell me what I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? But one thing my people made sure I understood, that once I got grown like that I couldn't be grown like that in their abode. And that would be the only reason. Not because I was 18, because I was 18 and I was grown. Right? Which means that you should have everything under control. See, many of us are in the rush to put our young people out just because they're 18. Right? Not because they're grown. See, because when you're grown, you find your own way. You got your own way. You got your purpose. That's what being grown is about. Grown means that I have come from an immature state to a mature state where I have found what it is I'm doing, which has helped me calm down, which have helped me become a more productive person, which means that, yes, I could move out and be on my own. But that's not what we're portraying in our community. What we're doing is you just 18 in this magical moment and we put you out, right? And so now you out here wondering, and in many cases, a lot of these young people have to become leeches because they don't know how to do anything else. Because they haven't been given, as they say in my favorite book, a lure to mastery. What is it that you're going to become a master of, young man? You know, and that bothers me, man, because it's like I got all these young people and we're trying to help them find who they are. But for some reason, the group that I am reaching out to don't find this valuable. And I ain't talking about the young people. I'm talking about the grown folk. Many of them don't. But there's enough of them that do, that allows us to continue doing the work that we do. And I want to thank those. I want to give those that are out there that support what we do at Gye-Nyame Journey. I want to thank them. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's as small as you donating to one of the festivals, or you buying a shirt, or you getting the ambrosia, or you doing the Benu sea moss, or as big as you being a monthly subscriber, or somebody that's buying the ebooks and stuff like that. I mean, I want to thank those that do. But then there's another 500 million out there that we got to at least expose some information to see if we could get them to help us move to where we're trying to get to. Damn. I guess that, I'm still ranting. I apologize. I didn't mean for the rant to go this long. Even though the rant was supposed to be stopped 10 minutes ago. Let's sound that war horn. I'm sorry. I apologize. I done lost my damn mind. I'm out my mind right now. I don't know. Maybe this, this one is very personal for me, because I think next week I want to do one on my wife's uncle. And I often talk about this. He had a term where he talked about finding your major. And in many ways, we have to start helping people in our community, we have to at least point them in a direction or let them know that you need to find a major. Something that you major in life, right? You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of people that you know, if you was to ask them that question, they have no major. Can we help them find that? Can we help point that out for them? You understand what I'm saying? Can we, and until you find it, can we give you useful things that you can do? Can we keep you busy? You know what I'm saying? Because if not, if you too grown for that, then go on out here. But go on away from us. Don't leech on us. Don't feed off of us. I'm sorry. If Kwame out there, man, I need to pull up. I know. I'm pulling up right now. I'm pulling up. We about to pour. So let me go and switch screens. We're gonna go to that Daily Toaster screen real quick. There we go. Get me in the mood. Let me go and get this thing over here, because I gotta get out here, get to my adventure. I didn't do the show last night. Nope. I came down the basement. I was getting everything I needed together to go on and do the show. And then somebody called me. And it went downhill from there. You know. And it wasn't a phone call, because I probably wouldn't have answered it, because I figured out, like, for those that call me, I want to apologize. If I don't recognize your number, I don't pick up no more. If I don't know the number, so it's best to text Brother Hatim to let me know what you want, so I can decide on whether or not I'm going to call you. Right? Because now, I got people calling me about 30-year-old shit. What do you mean, Brother Hatim? I got people calling me about 30-year-old. I got people calling me like I'm 30 years old. Right? I got to get out here and handle shit like I was 30. I'm not 30 no more. Family, I'm 53. Right? And I do have people I can dispatch, but I have to be very clear on what I'm dispatching them for, because once again, being in charge or having access to the tribal resources, I have to be very precise in where they are directing their energy. Because I'm not wasting it. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So if people are not serving, you know what I'm saying? If it's not in service of what we're doing, and it's not moving us in a more powerful direction, and it's not, I'm not wasting it. But anyway, that's my view. So there's other folks that you might be able to call, but like I said, having camping information, we're not having the camping trip. Not having the camping trip. It totally slipped my mind. I had to cancel. A lot going on, man. I got my resources are spread. Talking about the human resources, spread, and there's all types of stuff happening right now. So I had to talk with I should have said something earlier. I had to talk with Royalty and Young Dude the other maybe 3 days ago about this. And when we sat down, I'm like, yo, what we gonna do? What we gonna do, man? I guess, okay. All right. Kill it. You know what I'm saying? Because the resources, down, morale down, because like I said, right, because, and we are at a crucial point, because this is what's crazy, man. A lot of people are totally redefining their lives. I'm telling you, man, this is why capitalism does not allow you to think, right? Either they want you working, or they want you drunk or sleep or too tired to do any constructive thinking, right? Unless you're doing constructive thinking that's going to directly support their efforts. Because a lot of people during COVID had time to reevaluate their lives and say, well, shit, I've been working hard for the last 15 years, and I'm working to stay broke. So I figured that if I just stop working, I'm going to be broke anyway. And give me time to find some shit. People are really getting frustrated. People are like, what have I been doing with my life? Or I'm not happy in this situation. So there's a lot of waking up going on in this moment in time. And I don't think things are ever gonna be quite how they used to be. But anyway, let's get this toast popping off. First off, getting honored to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and we say, Ashe. Anime. Ashe. Good grief, girl. Alright, we lift up our glass, we salute our personal ancestors. Calling on our personal ancestors. I'm going as far as I can by memory. Let me give me some coffee to get the stuff. God damn it. I'm wasting coffee on myself. There's some nice change. Not no ordinary coffee. Alright. Let's get it. Y'all ready? We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Tex, Andy Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Pendergast, and Lean, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Barbara Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Falar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mott, Robin Lee Core, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, the farmer, Elder Millie Dix, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ryan Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, Lucy Wright, Gail Pullen, and Luxor, Brother Missy LeBrooks, Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Fletcher Crowder Sr., Miss Jerry Bruns, Miss Liza Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Rich Trigg, Francis Johnson, May Frank, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Jacob Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sel Weather, Vita Farmer, Aunt Ghost Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Emily, Theodore Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Preston Moore, Mill, Joe Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hader Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, May Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Rainier Thornton, Bernie Squares, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Danny Jones, Henry Will, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Betsy Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Lawrence, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Eldon Mattel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Peter Triggs, Reminating Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Dilly Marnez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Angela Perez, Elder Pasiki, Filani, Jim Robson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, East Waters, DeFridas Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Canterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Will Belongmeyer, Ada Candy, Janice Walker. Let me go back. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Pasigi, Filani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnston, East Waters, DeFridas Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scatterby, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Miriam Longmire, Miriam. I don't know what's going on. All right. We got Miss Brown here. Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, I was right, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Fish, Tim Ingalls, Archie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Ward, the first, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Morgan Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, I'm Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edward Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harriet Tubman Case, Vincent Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron, Nino, Baby Hatch, Hatch Senior, Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Jack Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Rilla Ross, Robert Nelson, Fred Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lily Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lamy Lewis, John Jackson, Willie Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Boyd Dawson, Big Mama, 90 years, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Abra Moore, Miss Vanilla, Abas Molly, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Lil Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Ian West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Raymond Lauren Newton, J.B. Froggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Ward Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Business Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lloyd Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Ivory, Mazur Cofer, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Sally Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shell B. McClendon. We got Jordan Giles, James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair and Elder Fatima McNair. We got Anthony Brown. We got Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher. We got Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Demi Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cuntham, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross Wiggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sadi Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton. Oh, we got Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Cassandra Ned Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry X. II, Fannie L. Webb, Danny Walton, Lauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Warren Hakeem and Coma, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey. We got Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger. Got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Jessica Carr White, Jesse Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Sister Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jemiah Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Ellis Webster, Abby Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Dumont, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Grace, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Ava Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Don, Sarah Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, May Smith, Juanette Florence Seth Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brandon Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Reason, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gill, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Ben Reed Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridget, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Burdell William, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, Dewan Lewis Taylors, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilfork, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdur Razak, Vivian Johnson, BJ Jones, Avishel Robledo Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deborah Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, and Renoko Rashidi family. We lift up our glass once again, and we salute each and every last one of our ancestors upon whom shoulders we stand, and we say, Ashe. From there we move into the present moment. We are in the present moment, and right now we are on the principle of Nia. You all know Nia, baby, round of applause. Oh, I'm loving it. All right, Nia, babies, you ready, Nia? I'm asking you today, Nia, I'm asking you, man, that was beautiful. Y'all don't even know what happened. In my mind, I thought I had told you what the principle was in English. So I said Nia, but I didn't hear Nia. I heard Nia, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It was a different feeling. It was like, oh, I wasn't supposed to say it. But then I said, oh no, I said Nia. Okay. All right, but anyway. So I asked you to open up your reticular formation and seek out Nia, family. Not only seek it out, but talk about it. Call one of your brothers or sisters and talk about Nia and helping them find a Nia, helping them become useful to their tribe or to their family, or become useful within their relationship. Some of us, that's some of that. And for some of you, that is how you are useful to the collective. You help people identify who and what they are, right? If that's you, get busy. All right. But anyway, for those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose, family. Find your purpose. The mighty principle of the day is balance. The color is yellow, as you can see by my shirt. Right? You go and get your Gye-Nyame shirt at merch.gnj.media. Right? Rhythm is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kofi. Female name is Ama. All right. Let's move it. Y'all ready? All right, cool. So we lift up our glass. We salute this present moment, the power in this moment. We recognize the power in this moment. We will use it to move forward. Ready? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Man, family! We lift up our glass and we salute all of our future generations. We salute our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We salute them in advance so that when it's our time to be toasted, they will lift us up high. We lift up the glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we lift up our glass, right? We salute all of our relations and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, family, we lift up our glass. We give you an opportunity to have a special toast right now. We ask you for any cause or anything that you want to send some energy, some positive energy or balanced energy out to, issues that you want to address. This is that time for the toast. We lifting it up. All right. Also, in this moment, we also want to lift up all of our family, all of our tribe, all of our extended family, all of our extended tribes. We want to send out a healing energy, right, to all those that are in need of it. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, this is real because I'm telling you the energy is flowing out. All you gotta do is be receptive to it. From there, family, we're gonna move to that selfish toast. This is about you. What is it that you need right now to move towards your greatness in this moment? Only in this moment, right? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, we'll move. Lift up our glass. Raise our glass. We toast. And we move to our tribe. This is that tribal toast, right? My tribe is Gye-Nyame. You see it on my shirt. What's your tribe? Lift up your tribe. Lifting it up high. Say it out loud. What's your tribe? Ashe. Last but not least, family, I want to toast the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, the wisest and the bravest individual in the room. I'm lifting my glass up to you. That's you. Lifting it up. We say Ashe. 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 Family, wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. We out. Y'all have a great, great day. Be on the lookout for the replay for Brother Dentista's crypto. I'm trying to shoot for 12 noon. Then I will put on all of the, I'm going to try to get as many of the rants down as I possibly can and get them rendered so that I could get them to you. And a lot of those will hopefully be coming today so I can make up for what I haven't been doing this afternoon, because I usually repost the shows. So, matter of fact, I got a few shows to repost, and I need to send out the rants for this week to all of the that's what I need to do. Send the rants out. I haven't sent out. Is he on Gye-Nyame.com? Is he on Gye-Nyame? Yeah, it'll be streaming on it'll be streaming on all platforms because it's a replay. It's not live. I didn't do them live. I recorded them. So nice conversation. As a matter of fact, it streamed last night. So if you go back, you can see it now. Yes, he's on GyeNyameJourney.com. Yes, he'll be there too. Coffee is good. All right, so let me get up. Y'all take it easy.